everyone, and good morning to my favorite thing in the world right now, my Christmas tree. Oh, every single morning it makes me so happy. You can see where I was sitting doing some work this morning. It is cold. I literally had my heated blanket underneath me the entire time I was doing work. If you're like me and you're quite a cold-blooded person, I would 110% recommend getting a heated blanket. It's literally changed the game for me. I will link down below to the one that I have because it's so handy. And one of the things I actually do with it, because it's not exactly like the biggest thing in the world, it's not the kind of blanket that you like throw over yourself to keep you snugly warm. What I usually do is I will sit with it underneath me. So you know how like with a car it feels like you know when you've got heated seats in your car, it kind of feels like that. It just kind of like heats up your bum and it keeps you really nice and warm. And I usually like cross my legs and tuck my legs up underneath me, and then I'm really nice and cozy. As you can see from my outfit, I am wearing my favorite River Island cape because it is so chilly. Let me show you my full outfit of the day actually. Looks so pretty. So I am wearing, this is the burgundy kind of like knitted River Island jumper dress that you would have seen just before Black Friday. I featured it, and then I've just paired it with my cape because I really love how the cape works. It's just like a layering piece. I mean, the jumper dress looks lovely enough as it is, but then just to keep me nice and snugly warm, I've added the cape on top. And because I'm so chic and I'm so elegant and we always look really good here, I have cashmere socks and slippers on with it because it's just too cold not to. My feet get really cold in weather like this. We had quite a frost last night, so it is just so chilly this morning. Alex was actually really mad at me when he woke up this morning because apparently I was an absolute cover hog last night. I think we need to turn the heating up in our room because I remember just being really cold last night, and apparently I just kept stealing all of the covers and waking him up because he ended up being really cold. So I think I'm going to need to change the setting in our radiator in there. As much as I hate the electric radiators in this flat, the good thing about them is that you can change the temperature in each room and like you can tailor it to each room. So like I usually have it a little bit chillier in here because obviously when I'm like trying things on, when I'm changing and stuff, I usually get a bit hot and flustered, and then it means that in the bedroom we can have it a little bit warmer. We literally don't even have the one in the hall on ever because we just don't really see a need. And then we've also got the one in the kitchen and the living room, which we can turn up and down depending on like when you cook, it's really hot in there, but usually when I'm just sitting editing I get a bit chilly. So I turn the radiator up, I have a heated blanket, and I'm really nice and snugly warm. But on today's agenda I have quite a few worky bits to do today. I also have a new online order of some bits to show you. I feel like I've been doing a little bit of shopping recently, despite the fact that I kind of didn't think I would, but alas, I feel like everyone is going so extra this year for Christmas, and party wear this year is just huge. I feel like all the high street stores and all the, like the high end and everywhere that I'm seeing basically that you can buy from have huge party wear sections at the moment, because that's literally all we want. We want to dress up, we want to look pretty, we want to put on a sparkly dress and like feel really ready to celebrate the festive season. I feel like we really deserve it this year. So I've done a bit of a haul of some pieces from Revolve. So we've got a bit of party wear. I have a few other like snuggly pieces as well, which I just think are perfect for this time of year. So let's unbox those together and I can show you what I picked up. Okay, so we have two rather large boxes of items to go through. I'm really excited about this because there's some absolutely gorgeous pieces in here. I'm going to take this off for a minute actually because I have been drinking my coffee and it's actually getting me like really warm. Does anyone else get like a really warm coffee, like I call it the coffee sweats, like when you drink a hot drink? Anyway, okay, jumping into the haul. So the first item I picked out is something that I feel like so many of you are going to be looking for this festive period, and that is a jeans and a nice top. I know so many of you love wearing jeans for like dressy outfits, going out, things like that, and when I saw this top I was like, this is the perfect jeans and a nice top. Personally I probably won't wear jeans, but instead my black wide leg high-waisted trousers I think would look so nice. This is like slightly cropped, which I really like, and as you can see it's got this kind of like almost looks like tinsel effect to the top, which is so gorgeous. It is a high neck short sleeve top, which I absolutely love. I love items, especially when it comes to like evening wear, that are very covered but still really sexy, and I think this is one of those tops that is still really, really sexy. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the fact that it's very festive in the sense that it's got that little bit of shimmer, a little bit of festivities in it, but not being too much. I know a lot of us do like sequins, but some of you guys don't like sequins, so I think this is a great one for you. I think this would go so nicely with jeans, with skirts, with wide leg trousers. Like, you could wear midi skirts, you could wear mini skirts. There are a lot of different options that you have with this top, and I just think this is one of those that is so versatile. It's going to be an absolutely gorgeous, like, party wear kind of top, and you're going to be able to get a lot of wear out of this throughout the festive period. Oh my goodness, I am in love with this top. This is so gorgeous. Can you see the way that it's just like shimmering in the light? That is so, so lovely. As I said, I'm just started up with my favorite black wide leg trousers, which I think it goes really, really nicely with. These are the kind of outfits that just make me feel so confident when I'm going out. I'm not the kind of person that loves wearing like the smallest little dresses and like tops that come down to here. I like wearing things that are very covered but still feel really sexy, and this to me feels like a really sexy evening outfit. I've just got flat boots on, but you could wear heel boots just to kind of dress it up a little bit more. But I just love the way that the top like shimmers in the light. Can you imagine going somewhere that's got like a disco ball or something? I love it so, so much. I love the fact that it's got the like kind of mock turtleneck. I actually quite like the fact that it's short sleeved. Tops like this usually come long sleeved, and I kind of like the fact that it's short sleeved because it can get very warm if you're dancing all evening. I like the fact that it's a bit cropped as well. As you can see, I've not tucked it in, and it just kind of sits really nicely on where the trousers hit the smallest part of my waist. So I think it's very flattering. I think this is just the jeans and a nice top to add into your wardrobe. You guys are gonna love this so, so much. I'll link it down below because you're definitely gonna want to get your hands on it. Okay, next up is a coat that I am absolutely obsessed with, and I feel like in winter, I know that I spoke about how much I adore my black Zara boucle blazer. I've spoken about that quite a lot recently, and I really do love it, but I do feel like the temperatures have really dropped recently and you need something a little bit warmer. And I saw this, I thought that could actually make a really nice like evening wear coat. And one of the things I didn't realise until it arrived is it's actually like you can wear it two ways. What's the word? Where you can turn it inside out and wear it, which is so cool. So it's got this gorgeous kind of like check lining. So basically I feel like this is like my party wear. This is the perfect day to night coat actually, because this is very daytime appropriate. It's very like chill, like yeah, I'm just wearing a cute little check coat, and then you turn it inside out and it's like bam, nighttime appropriate. Look how gorgeous this pearl button detail is running down it, and it has it on both sides, which I just think is such a gorgeous detail. Like, one thing I will say about Revolve clothes, I know they're a little bit higher price pointed, but I feel like with a lot of their items you can see that in the like details and like the small things that they do with the coats. Like, I just absolutely adore this. I picked this up in a large because I wanted it to be a little bit oversized, and I quite like the size that it is, but you could go normal size if you wanted to, if you wanted it to be a little bit more kind of like fitted. But I just thought this was such a gorgeous coat. This will be perfect for the party season, for wrapping up warm, still looking beautiful and still feeling very, very festive. Okay, so look one is the fluffy side. I am so in love with it. As I said, I did size up in this, so it is quite big on me, as you can see, but I kind of like it. I think the way that I would style it up is just to roll up the sleeves. Let me do that now. So not only does rolling up the sleeves obviously make a much better fit on my arms, but it adds more of that style detail by showing the kind of tartan on the cuffs. I think it looks really cool. You've got the tartan on the inside and then the tartan on your sleeves, and I absolutely adore it. Oh, the only thing about it doesn't actually have pockets. Obviously it's got this little pocket here, but it doesn't actually have pockets on the outside. Oh, I've just realised why. It's because it's reversible. But yeah, very, very cute. And then to show you the other way to wear it, we have the check on the outside. I just absolutely adore this. I love the fact that they've carried on the pearl buttons. I think that's a really nice design detail. I've just rolled the sleeves up again, which goes really nicely because obviously the fluffy collar is on show, and the fact that you have the fluffy sleeves makes it look a bit more of like a deliberate, rather than like my arms are too short, I have to roll the sleeves up. Looks much more like a design feature. I absolutely adore this coat. I think it's such a great item to add into your wardrobe. And actually, the check still does look quite dressy, especially because of the buttons and especially because of the fluffy collar and sleeves. I think it looks really cute. So run, don't walk, to get yourself this coat if you want to get your hands on it, because it's the cutest thing in the world. Okay, this next item, I'm not gonna lie, it has arrived and it is a lot more sheer than I was expecting it to be. Let me show you. You can literally see the entirety of my hand through it. So this is one of those where I think if you are very brave and if you are very confident that you could definitely wear this as is with maybe like a fancy bralette underneath, I personally will be layering this up with either a nude or like maybe a white roll neck underneath. Basically, because it's a roll neck, I'm going to need something that kind of like comes up just as high, but it is the most stunning like glittery nude bodysuit I've ever seen. Now you guys know me, I'm not normally one that goes for bodysuits, and I kind of wish that this came in a non-bodysuit form, but I do understand that because it is quite tight fitted, it does need to have that like kind of like covering down at the bottom just to keep it really, really tightly fitted and like well, do you know what I mean? Like it needs to stay nice and tight on your body. You don't want it like riding up and bunching, but I just thought this was such a gorgeous bodysuit. Again, it could be worn with a wide leg trousers, could be worn with a skirt. I feel like this is one of those that is very, very versatile. Again, like you could wear this for drinks with the girls, you could wear this for a date night, you could wear this out for a meal, you could wear this to the work Christmas party. Like this is absolutely stunning, and I just love how subtle these shimmery flecks are in it. I think it's a great way to add a little bit of festive spirit without being too much. It's just absolutely beautiful. Oh, this body is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I love the sparkly details in it. That is just stunning. Now, what I've had to do, because as I said, it is very, very see-through, I've just started up with my black wide leg trousers. I have had to put a white roll neck on underneath. Now, I did just try this with like a white vest, but you could see so clearly the hemline, neckline, whatever you want to call it. So I do have to wear it with like a full on, so like literally no part of skin is showing, so it still looks like it's see-through, it's skin, but it's actually a white top on underneath. So just one word of wisdom for that. But I really like how that looks. I think that's so elegant and chic, really, really classy. A great way to wear something that's still very like covered up, but a little bit sexy. I think this would make a really nice first date outfit if you're going on like a first date around Christmas. I think I might wear this for a little date night with Alex, because I love, 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 love how it looks, especially paired with the trousers, something a little bit more oversized. I think it looks really nice because it really just cinches you in and kind of like highlights that figure underneath. I think this is such a gorgeous, really subtle, festive top to add to your wardrobe. And in terms of the like body, in terms of how much of a wedgie we have, it's tolerable. It's not my favourite feeling in the world. I don't like having a body on for that reason, but I can survive for how pretty it is. It's worth it. Beauty is pain, people. Beauty is pain, but it's not painful. It's just a little bit irritating. So just something to know if you're like me and you're usually a bit adverse to bodies. I think this one is a really nice one to add into your collection. Okay, so the next item is something from a brand on Revolve that I just absolutely adore. I realise I've forgotten to go through brands as we've been going, but what I will do, I will link down below in the description box the brand along with the size that I picked up, along with the link to all of the items, so you know exactly what brand they are, exactly what size I picked up, and all the info will be down below in the description, so make sure to check that out. But this is from a brand called Superdown, which I absolutely adore on Revolve. I feel like in terms of Revolve pricing, they're on the lower end, and I feel like the items that they produce are so gorgeous, like really high quality. I have so many pieces, especially around summer. I bought so many Superdown pieces that I've gotten so much wear out of, and when I saw this on there I just could not resist. Now I feel like this is much more of like a casual party kind of outfit. Maybe this is something where it's like a nice family meal, or you're going around to someone's house for like a cheese and wine night and you just want to look elevated but still really chic and cozy. And it's this stunning nude colour jumper dress with, can you see this here? These sequin shoulders. Oh my word, I can't wait to try this on so that you guys can get a real feel of how this looks. This is absolutely gorgeous. I would definitely consider this as a Christmas Day outfit because it's so comfy, so chic, but really elevated in the shoulders. Like the sequins just add such a bit of festivity into the jumper. I'll probably end up belting this just because I personally prefer to cinch in my waist in these kind of jumper dresses. You could wear as is, you could just wear it like loose and really cozy and really chic. I absolutely adore this. Okay, so the first thing I will say is I'm actually really impressed with the length of this jumper dress. Revolve models were normally very, very tall, so kind of expecting it to be way too long on me, but actually, especially belted, it comes perfectly at mid-thigh, and I definitely think it looks like more of like an evening dress with the belt. I absolutely adore it. Just look at those sleeves. I mean, that is absolutely amazing. I love them so much. It's got the gold and the silver flexing, so I think it's really nice depending on whatever jewellery you wear, whatever hardware you wear, but I just love how the dress looks. I think it looks so lovely with the belt. And then actually, I'm super impressed with how it looks without the belt as well. Like, I still think you could get away with wearing it without the belt if you wanted a bit more of like a daytime, a bit more of a casual look. I think the belt kind of elevates it for the evening, but it'd still be very nice for a daytime, just like a little bit of sparkle, a little bit dressy kind of an outfit. I love the little slits it has on the skirt. I think that's very flattering, and the collar isn't too high. It's just like a really nice cozy roll neck. So I really love this. I wish they did this in black as well. I have a look online, I didn't see it in black. I'd be kind of surprised if they didn't, but I feel like black would make it even more of like an evening dress. I just think it's such a cute little number and such a gorgeous one for a little Christmas party. Now, keeping along the lines of the cozy, the chic, the jumper dresses, I picked up a new jumper dress, and I'm not gonna lie, it's arrived, and it's kind of huge, so I'm gonna be very interested to see what this is like when I try it on, because it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. This is from LPA, and I don't normally find that LPA's pieces are that oversized, but I think this is definitely designed to be a big oversized jumper dress. Now, jumper dresses are just my favorite. You guys know how much I adore them. I think they are such perfect outfits in themselves. Like, you look like you've put so much effort in when actually you've just thrown on a really comfy dress. Another reason why I love them is there's no waistbands, which means they are very comfortable, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of sitting, a lot of eating, which, let's be honest, a lot of us are going to be doing. And I know that this may seem like a little plain for like a party wear kind of thing, and I did say it was going to be a mixture of party wear and other things, but I feel like a black jumper dress with maybe the coat that I showed and a pair of sparkly boots, I think this is such a like chic, understated, festive outfit, and I think that would look so nice for something like a meal or drinks, or just something where you just want to look really classy and really pulled together but not too overdressed. I think this would be absolutely perfect. Okay, so actually, I know that I said it looked really big on the hanger. It fits perfectly. I'm quite impressed with it. It's got a really cute little side slit here, which comes up kind of like mid-thigh, which I always find very flattering on these kinds of jumper dresses. I find with jumper dresses that take up a lot of your body, side slits are a great way to just kind of show that there's like still like a figure underneath, and it's still very like flattering underneath it. And one thing I didn't notice about this, look at my hands, guys, there's thumb holes. Actual thumb holes. I have not worn thumb holes since I went skiing like 3 years ago, so it kind of excites me because it means that it's going to be really nice and cozy. I love the belt. It doesn't actually come all the way at the back. The belt literally is like attached at the side, and you just cinch it in at your waist, which I think is quite flattering. And then I've just kind of like pulled the jumper over because I always find that a bit more flattering, but I really like it. The length is gorgeous as well. It just comes just before my boots, which I think is a lovely stuff. Still got my cashmere socks on, and yeah, I think I kind of was a bit unfair to it during when I like took it out the packaging, but now that I have it on, I really like it. This has been a bit of an underdog of this haul, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's so cozy as well, really thick. This would be a great one for like if you've got maybe like a day evening that's out of the house with something really cozy, and you could wear thermals underneath to layer up, and then you're going to be really nice and snugly warm if you're heading to Winter Wonderland or anything like that. I think this would be such a great outfit choice for that. I think this is just gorgeous. Now, if you know me, you'll know there's one thing that I love. It is slip skirts. I feel like slip skirts are one of those items that are just so classic and so timeless. And one thing that I really like about this one is you'll definitely be able to wear it throughout the rest of the year. It's not just a festive party wear item. So it's this stunning like ivory coloured slip skirt. I don't actually have any in this colour. I usually go for darker colours with my slip skirts because I find them very flattering. They kind of hold you in a bit better. They hide a lot of sins. But I wanted to go a little bit brave, and I feel like ivory is a great colour if you're wanting to look a little bit festive but not too much. I love white for Christmas. I just think it's so gorgeous and elegant. And I think this styled up with the glittery body, that would just look beautiful. Even the black top, I feel like this could be styled up with a lot of things, and I would just wear this with a pair of like little heeled boots, and I feel like you would look so chic and elegant and festive. I feel like this is one of those outfits where you look like you haven't put that much effort in, but somehow you still look phenomenal, and that is like the goal I want to hit every time I have like a Christmas party, or I want to impress. I want to look like I've barely put any effort in, but still I look amazing, and I feel like this is one of those skirts that can definitely help you achieve that. This slip is absolutely gorgeous, but I do have a couple of things to note about it. Number one, this is definitely not the kind of skirt that you want to be eating with, because that is going to show all the food babies. That's not going to be the most flattering. Number two, it creases very easily. Like, I don't feel like this is going to be the kind of skirt that you want to sit down in for a long period of time. Maybe if you've got like Christmas drinks and you know you're going to be standing all night, would be a really nice option. Number 3, the slit is very high. So as long as you're okay with those 3 things, I think this is a lovely skirt to add into your collection. Not my favourite from the haul, but I do think it is very, very nice. I think maybe with a jumper, so that it's kind of like hiding this area for me, will be a little bit more flattering. But I do kind of like it with the body. I just have to kind of be a bit wary, maybe put on some Spanx and some, like, you know, shapewear. I don't have anything on at the moment, but I do really like how it looks. I think it's a gorgeous length, a gorgeous colour, and it's still a nice little addition into your party wear wardrobe. Now, seeing as though I've been wearing one pretty much the whole morning, let's talk a little bit about capes. Now, capes are huge at the moment, and I absolutely adore them. I think they are such a great layering item, and they are so chic. I feel like capes are one of those things that when you're younger, you just think like, I would never go for that. Now that I've started getting older, I have just fallen in love with them, and I saw this one. I thought this could be maybe more of an evening cape, but now that I'm looking at the material, I'm thinking maybe it's a bit more daytime. But what I really do like about capes is I feel like they are something that you can just throw over an outfit to keep you nice and warm without detracting from the outfit, without taking away from it. It just adds that extra layer of warmth. A lot of celebrities have been wearing capes on the red carpet recently, and I am all for that. I absolutely love it. So I picked up this one. This is from a brand called Weekend Stories, which I absolutely adore. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year I got some really, really cozy pieces from them, and I still wear them this year. They are so soft. I think it's wool or cashmere. I cannot remember for the life of me, but honestly, this is just the softest cape I have ever felt, and I feel like this is just going to be such a great item to add into your wardrobe, just to add an extra layer of warmth, add that extra layering piece, but still look really chic, really pulled together, and that is what we're all about at Christmas. This cape is such a find. I'm in love with it, and I think my favourite thing about this one, especially compared to the River one that I've been wearing today, is it actually has armholes, so you don't have to worry too much. Like, the River one does get caught up a little bit because I don't have like actual holes to put my arm through. You've got to kind of like lift the whole thing up, so I really, really like that about this. I love the grey colour. I think grey is such a nice colour. I'm wanting to add a lot more grey into my wardrobe recently because it just goes so nicely with like whites and blacks. It's a lovely, lovely neutral. It actually goes really well with this dress, though. It is getting a little bit static against it, but I just think this is such a great layering piece to add into your wardrobe. Goes so perfectly with roll necks, with jumper dresses, with any kind of jumper that you've got. I just think it's such a great item just to chuck over, keep you really nice and toasty warm while still looking really, really chic. So I definitely recommend picking this up. This is absolutely beautiful. Okay, an item that is definitely, I can't even pretend or argue that it is in any way a party wear, but I saw this on Revolve's website whilst I was looking for party outfits, and I could not resist, and it is this stunning, really oversized, really long line knitted cardigan. I mean, does this not look like something your granny would knit you? I love it so much. It is huge. I actually picked it up in a small because I knew it would be absolutely massive, and it's still so big, but I absolutely adore this. I feel like these kinds of cardigans are great as well, especially if you wear a lot of the kind of outfits that I wear, where like a bit more fitted dresses or like roll necks and trousers. They go great over the top of them, just again to add that extra layer of warmth. You can tell I'm a very cold-blooded person because layering items are really important to me. Being able to layer up, wear items that will keep me really nice and cozy and snug and really warm, that is so important to me. So adding these kinds of items into my wardrobe is great. Now, I will just say, it does feel like it's going to be a bit itchy, but this is the kind of item that's never actually going to be directly on my skin. It's obviously a v-neck, it's nowhere near my neck, so I don't have to worry about that at all, and I'll just be able to throw it over the top of a lot of pieces. So I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so in love with it. So I've literally just chucked the cardigan on over the dress that I was wearing, and I actually don't hate it. I probably wouldn't ever wear it done up with this kind of dress, but you know what I think would look really cool is if you wore a short jumper dress underneath this, or just like a jumper and a skirt, and kind of wore this as a jumper dress itself. As you can see, lengthwise it comes down. This is about mid-thigh on me, so it's definitely like long enough to be a dress in itself, and I think with a pair of tights and maybe some like riding boots, this would look really cool. I think the way that I would probably wear this if I was to wear it with this jumper dress is just to undo it and wear it like a little bit looser and a little bit kind of like more casual, a bit more undone. I think this is a lovely way just to like layer up with an outfit like this, I definitely prefer the way that it looks, because then you can still see like your silhouette underneath it. But I love the fact that it's got these big kind of like balloon sleeves, but with the cuffs I always find that very flattering on a petite frame, because it means that the jumper, the like sleeve length doesn't go over your hands, which I just think always is a big sign that you're a very short person, when the jumper sleeves go over your hands. But I just really like this. I definitely recommend sizing down in it, one, maybe even 2 sizes if you want to, but I think this is such a cute little knit, such a lovely slouchy cardi to add into your wardrobe. And another little knit that I picked up is this gorgeous stripy number. Now I feel like no winter wardrobe is complete without a black and white stripy jumper. They're just such a winter wardrobe essential, and I loved this one when I saw it. It's from a brand called All the Ways, which I've never actually tried before, but I picked it up in a medium, and it's a bit smaller than I was expecting. I kind of wanted it to be a bit more oversized, so maybe look to size up in this one, but I can totally picture this with a pair of black wide leg trousers tucked in. I think that would look absolutely gorgeous. I love the kind of like, I don't know how to describe it, but the way that the sleeves kind of like puff it out, I think that's a really nice design detail, and I think this is such a cute little jumper to add into your wardrobe for Christmas. Okay, so I do actually like the jumper on a lot more than I did on the hanger. I've just started up with the black wide leg trousers. I literally wear these with everything. They're from River Island. I'll link them down below for you guys. They just go with so many things, but the jumper, I actually do like it quite a lot. It's very cropped, like these are really high-waisted trousers and they don't even tuck in, so just one thing to note. Maybe you could size up and they might be just about long enough to tuck in, but I do really like it. I think the balloon, kind of like the way that the sleeves like puff down like a little croissant, look really cute, and I do think this is a nice jumper. Not my favourite thing in the world, but I do think it's worth keeping, because I think a black and white stripy jumper is such a must in everyone's autumn winter wardrobe, and as I said, I like it a lot more on than I did on the hanger, so I think my opinion has changed. I definitely think I'm going to keep it, because I do think it is really cute. Okay, I've added another slip skirt into this haul, and I feel like if you guys have been following along, and if you know me, you probably won't be surprised at the colour of this. How gorgeous is this? And I actually have something that I will show you in a minute that I had kind of like planned to style up with this, and I just think it would make such a stunning, very festive but a little bit different Christmas outfit. I feel like a lot of us go for like the reds, the whites, but green is still a very Christmassy colour, and I feel like styled right, it just looks gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Now this slip doesn't have a slit in it, which I do quite like sometimes, because I feel like it's a great way to add tights underneath, or add leggings underneath, or add like, you know, thermals, and you won't be able to see them. Like you can wear boots that come up just to where the skirt goes down, and then you can wear leggings underneath and no one will know that you have layers on underneath, so it'll keep you really nice and warm. And I feel like this slip skirt is the kind of thing that you could style up again for the evening. You could wear really dressy, but you could also wear it as like a bit more of a daytime thing. A slip skirt with like a baggy jumper over the top looks so gorgeous, and I just, as I said, I fell in love with the colour. It's a bit more of like an olivey green, and I know I've been a bit more obsessed with forest green, but I still think this is absolutely beautiful and a very subtle festive colour that you can add into, and I just think this is going to make the most stunning party outfit. I love it. Okay, but how gorgeous is this as a festive party outfit? Oh my goodness, I'm in love with the skirt. Now I picked the skirt up in a large just because I was worried that the medium would be a bit small. It's a little bit loose on my waist. I maybe could have gone to a medium, but then I feel like it would have been a bit too tight around my hips. Like I do have quite big hips, I just have a tiny waist, but I think that's okay because it's going to leave room for a lot of food babies. This skirt is a bit more flattering than the cream one, in the sense of I don't feel as kind of self-conscious of this area, and you guys know I'm not the biggest fan of this area. I don't normally like showing it, but I think this skirt I do feel quite confident in. I love the way that it just skims my hips. Now, in terms of length, it's definitely a bit long on me. I'm sure it's supposed to be a midi, but it's definitely more of a maxi on me, but I'm not mad. I think especially with a pair of heel boots, I'm just wearing flats for now, but the pair of heel boots would look absolutely gorgeous. And I actually kind of like the fact that there's no slit, because I just think it makes it look a bit more like older, you know what I mean? Like it definitely looks like a mature lady skirt rather than like a little, you know, big slit kind of going down the side. I just think it looks very, very elegant. I love the way that it moves as I walk. Look at that. That is so gorgeous. So I would definitely recommend picking this up. I know that not all of you are into green, but if you are as into green as I am, or maybe this will persuade you to get into green up for Christmas, I think this is just stunning. I don't want to say that I've saved the best till last, but all I'm going to say is I've definitely saved the most extra till the end. And I'll just warn you now that if you're not a fan of green, and you're not a fan of sequins, this is not one for you. But guys, look at this. Now this is from a brand, it's called Camila Coelho, and I can never pronounce it, Camila Coelho, and she's actually an influencer who does like her own line with Revolve. And I remember last time I was chatting about her and loads of you guys were like, she is the influencer to follow, and she has such a stunning range on Revolve. And I saw this top and I just fell in love with it, absolutely in love. Now it's like a sequin green, kind of similar colour to the slip skirt, and that's basically how I've kind of like envisioned wearing this, like this with the green slip skirt for just a really different party wear outfit. I think that would be absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning, because green is not the kind of colour that people often go for with party wear, but I think it's still so festive, it's so cute, it's so Christmassy. I absolutely adore it. One thing I will say about this is these sequins feel really high quality, like they don't feel like the kind of sequins that's going to fall off every time you wear it, and it is obviously lined as well on the inside, which is great. It's got this like open back detail, which I think is really, really cute. Now obviously you don't just have to wear it with like another green skirt. If you wanted to kind of like tone the green down a little bit, you could wear it with a pair of like black trousers, maybe a black blazer over the top and a pair of heeled boots. That would look really, really cute. But I just thought this was such a cool top to add into my wardrobe. Another jeans and a nice top, actually. You could definitely wear this with a pair of jeans. I think that would look really, really cute. But this is the kind of like big, it's a Christmas party kind of a top. Like this is for your office party, this is for your drinks with the girls, this is for your big Christmas night out. I think this is such a cool top and I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm so obsessed. Oh my word, guys, bury me in this top. This is absolutely stunning, and can we just appreciate this as an ensemble? Now I'm not normally one that likes a lower strung vibe. I'm definitely more of like I normally like a high-waisted, no midriff kind of vibe, but actually I think it kind of works with this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of like it. I think this like lower hip vibe is very in at the moment, and I think this is a great way for me to kind of like introduce myself to the trend whilst it's still being a very me outfit. But just look at this top. This is so gorgeous. The way that the sequins glimmer is stunning. I love the fact that it really cinches you in at the waist, and obviously we've got the open back. I do have a bra on at the moment, so you can see that. I will obviously go braless when I am to wear this out, but look at how gorgeous the sleeves look. I love the puff on them. You guys know how much I love a puff sleeve, and I just love the way that the greens work together. I think this is such a stunning Christmas party outfit. I think this is my favourite outfit of the haul. We really saved the best till last, didn't we, guys? I love this so much. Oh my word, this is beautiful. Not sure what's going to give the game away more, that it is quite a while later now. My very tired eyes, or the fact that the lighting has changed very drastically since the last clip. I'm not gonna lie, I've balanced you rather precariously on a few different objects, mainly because I just don't want to like have to hold my arm up. You can also tell it's a while later now because I've got my cape back on, which is because I've been sitting and doing lots of like admin work on my laptop, and I always get so cold when I sit on my laptop. You can see my heated blanket there again. It's been keeping my tush nice and toasty. I get so cold whenever I edit. I don't know why. I think it's just sitting there. Like I get really warm when I do like the try-ons and when I'm like showing you things and like moving about. As soon as I sit and just like work on my laptop, I don't know how people, I remember when I was in an office, I used to get so cold. Even in summer when it was like 30 degrees and everyone had fans on themselves, I'd be there going, could you not put that fan on me? And everyone was like, what is wrong with you? And I don't know what it is, but when I sit and have to do stuff on my laptop and just not move, I get so cold. Absolute digression, but I wanted to quickly come on and kind of like sign off the vlog before I forgot for the evening, because I'm gonna crash soon. I just know it. It's been such a busy day today. It's one of those days where I just know that come about 5 o'clock, I'm literally just gonna be dead to the world. I'm gonna want to get into bed by about 7. So yeah, I wanted to sign off this vlog and let you know that tomorrow I'm really excited. I've just been planning my outfit for it because it's gonna be an early start. And am I going to tell you what I'm doing tomorrow? Yeah, I think I will. So, tomorrow is the annual Bicester trip. Holly and I are heading to Bicester and I'm so excited. It's become a little tradition of ours to head to Bicester at Christmas time together and have a wander around, do a little bit of Christmas shopping, do a little bit of to me, love me shopping, which you guys know is my favourite kind kind of shopping, and basically just have like a really lovely girly festive day. And we've had this day booked in our diaries for like weeks now, because we are both so busy at the moment that we knew that if we didn't book it in advance, we're never going to do it. And I wanted to get there before basically like as early as possible in December, because I don't want like the good stock to go. I've got like a few Christmas presents I want to pick up. I've got a couple of things that I've got my eye on for myself, and I'm just so excited about it. So it's going to be an early start tomorrow, because we're going to be heading there first thing to make sure that we get there as early as possible to try and beat the rush, basically beat the queues, and have a just really enjoyable day. I think we're gonna have some brunch, we're gonna have some girl talk, we'll probably grab coffees, and I'm so looking forward to it. So I know that the last few vlogs have been like very at home heavy, but if it's any consolation, tomorrow we will be out all day and it's gonna be such a good one. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button already, I feel like this is a very good inclination. Is that the word I'm looking for? Incentive. This is a great incentive to hit that subscribe button now, because you're not going to want to miss that video, because I will try and vlog as much as I can whilst I'm around there, let you know what's there, if it's worth visiting, if they've got good stock in, because I don't know about you, but I always find that Bicester is so hit or miss. So I'm keeping everything crossed that it's going to be a hit, and I'm going to come with lots of bags, and I'm going to have lots to show you, and it's going to be a really great vlog. I'm so excited. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.